Hello and welcome to Week Exchange for CAS 210, Data Structures and Elementary Algorithms. Jason here. We're going to take a look at this week's lab, which was dealing with searches and specifically a linear search. Essentially how those work is we take a collection of data and we write an algorithm that searches piece by piece until it returns the value that we're looking for. So to accomplish this, I've built a function called linSearch that's going to take parameters values, an x value, and an initial value of 0. We're going to say for the value and range of the collection, based on the initial and the length of values, if the value we're looking for is equal to the x that we specify, we're going to return that value. Otherwise, we're going to return -1 or not found. So then we have a function here for looking at the range, which is going to take in parameters, values, and initial. And basically this function is going to look through the whole collection, and it's going to return the complete of the values. So, and then lastly, we have an occurrence function, which is going to look through the collection and say, okay, we have these values and they're going to occur this many times, basically. So now for the actual program, we've got working with our file. We're basically going to read the file into a list that is called class list, and we're going to use that to perform our operations. So just to test it, I have a process called find that's going to look for a specific value with the parameters being our collection of class list and the specific value that I want to see if it is in there. So we're going to say if the index of find is greater than or equal to 0, it's going to return the position of the specific integer, and then we're going to go through and look at all of our specific questions we had. So let me just comment those out so we don't look at them and run this. So we can see the integer was found at position or index 8,250. We've got the range of numbers in the list is 0 through 99,999. And now, one of the questions was, can we take this collection and have it without repeating values? And to do that, we have it as a set. And a set is basically going to take that collection and order it, and it's also going to disregard duplicate values. So we can see that that's what's happening here. And then, now there's a reason that I have these functions for finding the most occurring integer and the least occurring integer. I didn't test these, or I commented them out because these particular functions take anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes to return an answer, and that's because we're using a linear search, and yeah, those have a pretty high time cost. So for this video, we didn't have time to look at those. So what I did is I took screen grabs of after I ran these functions with the answers and also the time that it took to run them. So I'll include those with the lab here. So that's what I have this week for linear searches. I'd like to thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.